Okay, hello guys. Welcome to the end game of, this is the final video in 2021. So, the day that this is getting released, it's gonna be New Year's Eve. So, happy New Year's Eve, everyone. And I hope you enjoy this final part of the Jaylabzip, like the hardcore world lore. We last left off on C's death, and Jaylabzip challenging the Overlord that has the powers of the dimensional weapon. The original dimensional weapon. And keep in mind that Jaylabzip says, Jaylabzip says, "You're next, Overlord." That's the last words for part 3. So that's why the dialogue for part 4, or the finale, is like this. "Am I really the Overlord?" asked. "Yeah, you are," Jaylabzip answered. "I have the power of the dimensional weapon, which means I can summon in any weapon or armor from any universe to counter you," the Overlord said. "So how can you beat me?" the Overlord asked. "I think you missed the fact that I have a dimensional weapon too, so I can counter you too," Jaylabzip answered. "Well, I guess we will have to see who wins soon." The Overlord summoned a fire cleaver and a set of navy blue armor that can... the fire cleaver can obviously summon in fire, lots of it. The navy blue can summon in water, so he can control water in any way with that armor. So, and he went for the first attack. But Jaylabzip was ready for that, and he summoned a water cleaver and a set of light blue armor. The light blue armor that Jaylabzip has on right now is, it can summon in ice and control it in any ways. So, and Jaylabzip blocked the Overlord's first hit and tried to hit the Overlord with a Blast of Ice. But the Overlord saw that coming and used a Blast of Fire to block the Blast of Ice and pushed them both back. Jaylabzip knew he couldn't win like this, so he thought to maybe just change the environment. So Jaylabzip used his dimensional weapon to go to another dimension, and the Overlord followed as well. Jaylabzip was pretty oblivious on what his plan is, so he just made portals to different dimensions, and he just jumps into them until he finds a way to immediately kill the Overlord, or at least stop him temporarily to find out a new plan of action to kill him. But Jaylabzip and the Overlord were surprised when there were cracks when Jaylabzip and the Overlord tried to either make portals to gain weapons from different dimensions, or escape the other that tried to kill them into a different dimension. "What did you do?" the Overlord yelled at Jaylabzip. "Why are you blaming me? You use your dimensional powers too." Jaylabzip defended himself. "I didn't use my dimensional powers that much. You used it a million times, a million and 287 times. I counted it to go to different dimensions. You broke reality, and now there will be billions of different versions, or just new enemies. You broke reality, and now there will be billions of different versions, or just new enemies that will come for you and me. You know that, right? An unknown voice said. Huh? Who was that? The Jaylabzip asked. Whoever said that, you better show yourself. Overlord threatened the unknown voice. Or what? The unknown voice asked. I ruined the lives of dozens and turned them into my own animatronic puppets, and even killed one of my sons and turned them into another one of my many puppets. I am the one and only Jaylabzip Purple. Never heard of you, Jaylabzip and the Overlord said at the exact same time. You gotta be kidding me. Jaylabzip Purple asked. You know what? It doesn't matter. Cheapy Cheap Fishy Slushy, knock them both out. I need to ask some questions somewhere else. Yes, sir, Cheaty Cheap and Fishy Slushy said. Wait, can't we talk about this? Jaylabzip asked. No, Cheaty Cheap answered. And not out, Jaylabzip, without hesitation. Fool, you think some animatronic can knock out a man? No, a god that controlled a whole village for a millennium? I came back from the dead so many times I lost. The Overlord was interrupted when Fishy Slushy knocked the Overlord out with 2 punches to the face. And the 2 animatronics picked up the 2 warriors and bring them to Jaylabzip Purple's lab. But when the 2 animatronics were out of the cave, the monsters went invisible, and they saw everything that happened. Because when Jaylabzip escaped his prison of going to dimensions when he dies, the purple liquid creatures followed him. That's why they didn't kill him. They wanted to know where he came from, so that they could eliminate him and everyone he cared about. But they didn't know that everyone he cared about was already dead. So they kept on following him. And yeah, that's all I wrote down. So I will, yeah, that is it for today, guys. That was the endgame for one story, but the beginning for another. Because if you haven't noticed or remembered, or not seen the countless videos, multiple videos that talked about this, I'm going to be making like a series of videos of me putting in every single character I made And this is how I'm gonna do it. So Jaylabzip broke reality somehow. And now every single multiverse is is just broken, and now they're all coming through to one universe. That's right, every single character I made, Jan the Killer Cat, he's coming back in this. I know I talked about Natural, the one that can create anything with his book. Yeah, he's coming back too. We got like gods and devils coming into this. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them, but I'll try to put them in a story. Uh, we got Illusion Master. I want to make him a character that's really, how can I say this? How do I say this? He's important to the story. We also got, like, the archers. I want to make at least one of them important to the story. But I'm gonna have to kill off one of them because because none of my universes are, well, oh, and the Dr. Man, okay, and the Dr. Manite characters, I'm going to, try and put them in, and, yeah, none of my universes are, like, PG, they're more R-rated, like Invincible, it's all like a blood and guts superhero show, kind of like that. So that's how I'm gonna do that. That's how I'm gonna do this new thing. I don't know what it's gonna be called, but once I know what it's gonna be called, I'll tell you guys. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow. Well, I'm already talking to you guys, so will I see you tomorrow? Let me check. Oh, I forgot. I won't. I'll see you guys Monday. Goodbye, and Happy New Year's Eve, and Happy New Year's Day, because I won't be posting on Happy New Year's Day. So, goodbye. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and if you guys have any suggestions for, like, stories or like what you want, like any character that I made, explain like what you think you want them to do in a story, like any character I shown on this channel. I want you guys to tell me what part of the story would they play, because the universes are oh, hold on. Okay. The universes are broken. Like the multiverse is like broken, and lots of characters can come into to try and fix it. So Jaylabzip is gonna probably try and fix it, along with Jackie Melt Purple. So villains and heroes could work together. Don't forget that. Because if they don't work together, Well, I'll tell you guys in the first part of the news story. But I will see you guys tomorrow with not tomorrow, Monday. I'll see you guys Monday. Happy New Year's Eve, Happy New Year's Day, and goodbye.